A firefighter was working on the engine outside the station when he noticed a little girl nearby in a little red wagon with little ladders hung off the sides and a garden hose tightly coiled in the middle. The girl was wearing a firefighter's helmet. The wagon was being pulled by her dog and her cat. The firefighter walked over to take a closer look. "That sure is a nice fire truck," the firefighter said with admiration. "Thanks," the girl replied. The firefighter looked a little closer and noticed the girl had tied the wagon to her dog's collar and to the cat's testicles. "Little partner," the firefighter said, "I don't want to tell you how to run your rig, but if you were to tie that rope around the cat's collar, I think you could go faster." The little girl replied thoughtfully, "You're probably right, but then I wouldn't have a siren." A turkey was chatting with a bull. "I would love to be able to get to the top of that tree," sighed the turkey, "but I haven't got the energy." "Well, why don't you nibble on some of my droppings?" replied the bull. "They're packed with nutrients." The turkey pecked at a lump of dung and found it actually gave him enough strength to reach the lowest branch of the tree. The next day, after eating some more dung, he reached the second branch. Finally, after a fourth night, the turkey was proudly perched at the top of the tree. He was promptly spotted by a farmer, who shot him out of the tree. Moral of the story: bullshit might get you to the top, but it won't keep you there. My niece just called and asked if I would loan her $300 to help her pay her rent. Those who know me know that I'm always willing to help out friends and family. I told her to give me some time to think about it, and I would call her back. Before I called her back, her mom called and told me that my niece was lying and not to give her the money. She goes on to say that the real reason she wanted the $300 was to get her boyfriend out of jail, so she could be under the same roof as him for his birthday. I thought about it for a minute and decided to give her the $300 because we all need help at times. So, I called and told her to come and get the money. A couple of hours later, I get a call from the county jail. It was my niece crying, screaming, and asking why I gave her counterfeit money. My response was, so you and your boyfriend could be under the same roof for his birthday. A wife treats hubby by taking him to a strip club for his birthday. At the club, the doorman says, "Hi, Jim. How are you?" The wife asks, "How does he know you?" Jim says, "Oh dear, I play football with him." Inside, the bartender says, "The usual Jim?" Jim says to wife, "Before you say anything, he's on the darts team." Next, the stripper says, "Hi, Jim. Do you crave the special again?" The wife storms out, dragging Jim with her, and jumps into a taxi. The taxi driver says, "Hey, Jimmy boy, you picked up an ugly one this time." A woman has a problem with her wardrobe door in the bedroom. Every time a bus passes outside the house, the door of RHE wardrobe would fall off. She called a repairman to try and fix the problem. The repairman comes, and he sees that indeed the door did fall off every time a bus passed by. "Okay," said the repairman, "I'm going to step inside the wardrobe. You close the door behind me till I see if I can detect what the problem is," and he steps into the wardrobe. The wife closes the door behind him. At this point, the husband suddenly arrives home and finds his wife in the bedroom talking to somebody. He rushes upstairs and opens the wardrobe door, sees the repairman, and shouts, "What the hell are you doing in there?" The repairman meekly replies, "Well, believe it or not, I'm waiting for a bus."